Tomorrow's video, the long shot parlay. But today we're talking about touchdowns. Anytime touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, 2+ touchdowns, first team touchdowns. Everybody's going ham. Let's get to it. The photos you'll see today on this video for both the player odds and the player cards and hit rates are from mysparryedge.com. Use promo code STREAM, S-T-R-E-A-M. Get $5 off. Makes it less than $10. First up, we're going right back to the well with David Montgomery. Now, you can get the anytime touchdown at -130 on Fliff, and that's totally fine. Actually have about a half unit on that play. But I have another half unit on the -105 on Fliff. This is beautiful. The dude never scores receiving touchdowns. They're all on the ground, and most of them are from within the 5-yard line. The craziest part to me is the fact that Jahmyr Gibbs is in the backfield, but it seems to have elevated David Montgomery's play. And maybe it has to do with the Lions getting down the field more often, moving the ball really well in between the 20s, and then Monty comes in the game no matter who's running the ball in between the 20s. He comes in inside the 10, inside the 5, and he gets those 2- and 1-yard rushing touchdown plunges. No sneaking with the quarterback out there in Detroit. And as we've seen so far through 4 games, David Montgomery doing what he always does, and he keeps scoring touchdowns. In fact, dating back to last season, he has scored in 16 football games alongside Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, but Mitch, out of how many games? Well, let me tell you, he has scored in 16 of 19 games alongside Jahmyr Gibbs, all but one of those touchdowns on the ground. Give me the rushing touchdown for -105 on Fliff. There's no better odds out there. In fact, that is the best spot to take it. Now, I also like the anytime touchdown on Underdog. I think that's a phenomenal play. It's not even really that nerfed. You can take it at 0.91 multiplier. It's a great piece to put in to your full entry. The Dallas Cowboys have allowed 1.6 rushing touchdowns per game on the season. That's the 3rd most in the NFL. Nothing to fear against Dallas. 2 other running backs have excellent noses for the end zone who faced Dallas this season: Derrick Henry and Alvin Kamara. Derrick Henry scored 2 tutties. Alvin Kamara scored 4. So here's my betting angle for that game. I love David Montgomery rushing touchdown, anytime touchdown, Jahmyr Gibbs for an anytime touchdown, and a parlay of putting both Gibbs and Monty together with anytime touchdowns. And if you're trying to just go touchdown crazy and you want to make a big old parlay in that game, Monty, Gibbs, and CeeDee Lamb. Slap them all together, you got over a +400 on Fliff. Pick 2. I'll tell you in a second. I need you to real quick like the video. If you're an OG on my channel, you know 7 days a week I'm here with videos and live shows. You're liking the video anyway. If you're new, subscribe, like it, and in the comments, I want you to tell me, Mitch, I'm new, and I will reply with some special info just for you down below in the comments. And don't forget, turn the noties on. You don't want to miss these videos, these live shows. All right, pick 2. Derrick Henry, rushing touchdown. Same thing as David Montgomery. This man scores predominantly on the ground. Will he catch a receiving touchdown every once in a while? Absolutely. He's already caught one this year. He has 7 touchdowns on the season, 6 of which have been on the ground. Baltimore's played 5 games. He's scored in all 5 games. He's been a lock and load touchdown scorer. What's crazier to me is that Derrick Henry actually has only had 12 red zone carries. He's converted on 4 of them. He did have that massively long run against my Buffalo Bills. But I digress. The matchup is delicious. We're going to be talking about this tomorrow. I've got this long shot lotto, and I'm telling you right now, come back tomorrow morning, Friday morning. This is why you need noties on. Derrick Henry rushing yards ladder is going to be a part of that long shot lotto. The matchup is delectable in all phases of the game for Derrick Henry. Washington's touchdown data is skewed. They have faced horrendous running backs relative to what Derrick Henry is, has been, and forever will be. King Henry will score multiple touchdowns in this game. Guys like Zach Moss and Devin Singletary have rushing touchdowns against Washington this season. They are not known for scoring, and they did score. James Conner, a guy known for scoring, scored a touchdown as well. Derrick Henry, very similar to David Montgomery, first half team touchdown, first team touchdown, first touchdown for the game, 2+ touchdowns, and 3+ touchdowns. I love all those betting angles. Now, am I going to be sprinkling on every single thing? Probably not. I'll pick 1 or 2 from that game for Derrick Henry because I'm already going to have some money betting on his rushing yards prop that I already alluded to for tomorrow's video. But maybe we're starting to cook, right? We got the juices flowing. We got the oil in the pan. There's some sizzle going on. Let's look at maybe David Montgomery parlay with Derrick Henry, and now we got something to bet on. But hold your horses. I got a third pick for you, and I think we can make it better. So let's get to it. Pick 3, Saquon Barkley, anytime touchdown. This one's also on Fliff. -170 odds. Philadelphia is coming off a bye week, and that should only help Saquon Barkley because A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith have returned to the offense. Well, Mitch, isn't that going to potentially take away from him? I don't think so. If anything, I think it opens up the running lanes. He looks incredible, worth every penny. Saquon has 5 touchdowns in 2 games. He did not score in the other 2, but the upside in any given game is clearly there. And what makes this even more delectable, and again, I'm telling you, this is the 3rd running back. That's 3 different running backs this week that I will be targeting for more than just the anytime, more than just the rushing touchdown. And nothing changes here. The Cleveland Browns have given up the 4th most rushing touchdowns this season. Ooh, that's not good because listen to the targets against them. Devin Singletary, Zeke Elliott, and Jeremy McNichols, backup running back for the Washington Commanders. If those guys are scoring at will against the Commanders, what is Saquon Barkley going to do? This could be an insane week. I'm not going to be taking him for the first team touchdown. I'm not going to take him for first game touchdown. There's too many people on this team that can score. A.J. Brown is a touch away from housing it on any given play. He's back. He's healthy. We've seen the Washington offense look incredible with Daniels under center. Rookie phenom, man. He is so good. But I will be taking Saquon for the rushing. I will take Saquon for 2+ touchdowns. I will take Saquon for 3+ touchdowns. And I also like Saquon for a first half touchdown plus 250. Now, I'm not going to leave you hanging. I want to show you what the lowest hanging fruit play is with these 3 picks today. It's going to be David Montgomery rushing touchdown. It's going to include Derrick Henry rushing touchdown. And then the 3rd play that I'm going to add to this slip, Saquon Barkley anytime touchdown. You get over a +400 on Fliff, my friends. This is why it's important to line shop. And I'm telling you right now, if you use my website, use promo code STREAM, STREAM, and it's $9.99. Our Fliff Optimizer actually will be going live within the next week. Pick'em Optimizer went live this past weekend. We've got a trends betting tool going live within a week. NBA will be added to the Optimizer, the player odds page, the player cards, the Pick'em Optimizer, and the trends tool all within the next week or so as we start to get some regular season NBA data and lines. That will be ready before the first tip-off of the NBA season. Things are getting good. And last but not least, if you enjoyed today's video, like it, love it, and let me know down below if you're a newbie. I'm gonna hook you up. See you tomorrow for the long shot lotto. Video's gonna be fire. Have a good day, my friends. Let's get paid.